Welcome to the Hardaway, aka the three-man jail and weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D Wade, and Boz, live on YouTube on a Monday evening as Sheedy is gulping the hell out this water. God, leak.
Came back from PTO thirsty. You drank that much, dog? Dang. Beast mode, I guess.
Oh, okay, you beast mode, some
thirsty.
Live on YouTube on a Monday evening. Sheedy trying to get it together.
Sorry, audience.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry right now.
Never. All right, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. You gotta do your thing. I'm sorry.
We live on YouTube, man. Of course, if you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you in the chat, drop a comment, join the discussion. And of course, like the video, we're available on any podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anybody podcast platform. We there. Make sure you leave a 5-star review, and we would greatly appreciate it. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Up here, we got the coach on the sides. I'll take them to school on and off the court. And when I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, welcome back.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Had to make a quick stop in Cleveland. I'm back. I'm not saying that's where the final's going to be, but I finally made it back to Cleveland. But also, hey, real quick about coaching, man. This spring league thing is starting to come together, man. I'm seeing some things come together the way I want to run the offense, and how we're looking for the extra pass, open shot, and we're shooting the three. I told them, hey, we're gonna play how y'all want to play. Shoot the hell out the ball, and let's see how we play.
Nice. Shooting the rock, man. You know I like shooting the rock. I'm cool with it. We also got your favorite DJ, the sample man himself, Mr. Tesh Kid too. What's good, brother?
Not a doggone thing, man. How y'all gentlemen doing? Sheedy, welcome back again. We miss you, but we had a nice episode with Jeff. Shout out to Jeff.
Yes,
so, no, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right after this, gotta watch Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta watch
Wrestlemania week, man. Wrestlemania week. It's a go home show.
I'm excited, bro.
You know what's funny about WrestleMania, man? At first, when they first did the 2-day show on the weekend, I didn't like it. But now I actually like it because you just got a full weekend.
It's a wrestling weekend, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. I just didn't like when they did 2 days, but now I'm like, I'm cool with it now. It actually makes sense.
I mean, for somebody that bought a ticket and I'm still missing Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, it's cool. It's cool.
But I think to your point, though, Savage, at the beginning when they did the 2 days, they didn't really break off the talent the way they do now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They would just put like, okay, these are like the could have been matches on Saturday, and then we'll kind of line up a little bit more on Sunday. But now it's more. You got more even. Ass two.
They got it.
Like two getting Cena and Cody, but you missing out on Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. So hey,
cool.
It's a pick your poison situation. But we'll get into WrestleMania a little bit later in the show. But for now, let's do some NBA trivia. What you got for us today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I want you guys to name me the most game-winning buzzer beaters, the players with the most game-winning buzzer beaters in NBA history. This is from Clutch Sports again. Appreciate y'all for being clutch all season. So again, we'll do the top 5 players again with the most game-winning buzzer beaters in NBA history. 1 has 9, 3 has 8, and 1 has 7.
Kobe had like 7 in 1 year. I know he did.
So Kobe's number, I guess he has 8, so he's tied with second.
I was like, he was up there at almost at 2010. He had he beat the Kings, the Bucks, the Heat. He was just tagging everybody.
Oh, that 3 he can on D Wade. Don't bring that up.
You gotta call it.
Don't bring that up.
No, D Wade end up silly.
Dang, I'm trying to think who else would be up there.
Kobe at 8. You got 2 more with 8, 1 with 9, and 1 with 7.
I mean Jordan, right?
Jordan, right? I had to say.
That's why he's a GOAT with number 9. He's number 1.
Okay.
All
right, so you got 2 with 8, 1 with 7.
That's like the 8 and
I'm gonna end up having to help y'all, but y'all should be able to get one of the number 8s easily, as long as he don't play. Bron is the second number 8.
I was like, Brian.
So again, you're missing an 8 and you're missing a 7. These players, I kind of early 2000 ish.
T-Mac.
Kind of late, 2010 ish. These are kind of players we kind of grew up to. Again, we're missing 1.
Carmelo.
8, 1, 7. No. So 1 played for the Celtics, 1 played for the Hawks.
Ray Allen. No, I mean Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Pierce is number 7. So he has
Joe Johnson.
He's number 3. Sheedy, boom, boom, boom. Let's go with Joe Johnson, bro. Let's go. So again, we got Mike at 9, LeBron, Joe Johnson, and Kobe at 8, and Paul Pierce at 7. And for Ish and Giggles, we got Andre Iguodala with 5. So anybody want to know when when Max made his statement, you may have. I mean, you got Andre with 5, you got Vince with 5, and you got John Stockton, KG with 5, D Wade and Gilbert Arenas also with 5.
D Wade was the next option because I know D Wade has some buzzer beaters.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So that was a little fun with Coach Point Spawn. I was like, let's get on the show.
Was that because of Harrison Barnes?
Yikes, CD. Came back swinging, my guy.
Hey, what a shot. He couldn't do it when he needed to when he was with the Kings, though.
What a Warrior said.
Shout out to old man Harrison.
Shout out to Harrison Barnes, man. It's crazy, man. All right, man. Let's get right into NBA news. A lot has happened between last episode and this episode. Of course, the day after last episode, Mike Malone was surprisingly fired by the Denver Nuggets. I think 4 or 5 games left in the season. They let him go. They were, I think, they won 3 out of the last 10. So they were kind of in a slow downward spiral. But at the same time, it's Mike Malone. He just won a championship 2 years ago. You have a 3-time MVP as your best player. You made Jamal Murray look like a god in the playoffs at different times. So it's very surprising that they decided to let go of Mike Malone. But what were y'all thoughts when y'all saw the firing of Mike Malone last week?
Initially, I was like, damn, the Lakers got a free run to go. Yeah. And could this have happened at least a year or 2 ahead of time or ago? Of course not. But there has to be tension. I mean, I think also they're talking about firing the GM or something along that line. Something about Mike Malone and GM ain't working out. And so how long has this been going on? Which I think we know has been going on for longer than just this season. And what was the final straw? Like, was it his comment about them not watching film, which is a true story? I mean, professional athletes don't watch film like that no more. It is what it is. Was there some tension in between him and the GM, which I think is more or less that. They also brought the Michael Porter Jr. thing too, about that being a reason why they let him go. So, but Mike Malone should be able to get hired by next season if he wanted it.
No, Mike Malone need to have a 901 area code calling him yesterday.
Hello?
Like what? In front now, I don't even know what Robert Perry's saying in Memphis, but that's who need to be calling him, not Climber. But we'll get into him just a bit. Sheeta, to answer your question, to my understanding, to the reports that I've read, they didn't like the fact that Russell Westbrook was playing so much. They had a bunch of young talent that they would rather see on the court, which still front management has failed in giving Jokic some players. Like, so y'all want to go young? I know a team that Memphis had done that and it ain't looking too good for them. So you got the best player in the league, or second best to a lot of people understanding. And you got somebody like Russell Westbrook who's been playing great basketball for the Nuggets. So I would play him as well, especially when Jamal Murray's finally coming back into Jamal Murray form. But outside of those 3 players, can y'all name me who else on the team outside of Aaron Gordon, respectfully? Respect for Aaron Gordon.
Christian Brown.
And Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, the starters.
Yeah.
The starters. That's it.
Maybe Strother. That's about it. I don't know about it. That's about it, man.
Nah, so for them to fire Mike Malone, it was dumb. But I hope Jokic asks for a trade in the summer or something because they did him wrong for sure.
It
ain't too many coaches better that you can find unless you get one from Serbia. What you gonna get Jokic Olympic coach to try to convince him to stay?
If that boy go to the Lakers, hey y'all, I might have to hop on that. I might have to get. So my favorite player in the league right now is Jokic. Jokic and Luka literally are my 2 favorite players.
And LeBron.
No. No. And then you get Reddick wearing the Eagles hoodie. I'm like, come on, man.
He wants you back, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing, Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop.
This shit foul.
The universe telling you to come home, bro.
This shit foul, bro. This shit
ain't foul. It's the universe ain't never foul.
Shit is foul, man.
Don't do that.
But yeah, Mike Malone, he should be able to pick where he want to have a job at immediately. If that's San Antonio, if that's Memphis, if that's I don't know why the Blazers re-upped on Chauncey.
Oh,
I've been like, hold on, Chauncey. Let me get Mike Malone. Renege this contract.
Right.
Hey man, we are not putting black men down on this podcast. Shout out to Chauncey Billups. He's a Hall of Famer, so he deserves it, I guess.
I'm just saying.
Hey, look here. Wins and losses ain't black and white. Fuck that.
Damn Skippy.
I mean, but the Blazers, to be fair, have been playing better.
That I give you.
To be fair.
Yes. They have.
It looks promising this whole season.
It looks promising, but it's Mike Malone. But
if you got gold, you're gonna get gold. You ain't gonna get the bronze.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, I'm with y'all.
The next coach to get fired was Mike Budenholzer. He got fired today. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're keeping track, this is the third or fourth coach, right?
Third.
Matter of fact, how about this? I'll
just
show and tell with the class. Let's show and tell with the class.
Not show and tell.
What our guy Devin Booker has had to deal with for the past career, the past 10 years of Devin Booker.
70 points and losing.
This is a list of Devin Booker's coaches since he's been in the league. So let's follow along. I'll read. We're gonna read. In 15-16, he had Jeff Hornacek. In 16-17, he had Earl Watson.
Shout out to Earl.
Shout out George Taylor. In 17-18, he had Jay Triano. In 18-19, he had Igor Kokoskov. So if you're keeping track to this point, ladies and gentlemen, that's a new coach every year for his first 4 years in the league, right? Then when you get success with Monty Williams, you have 4 years of Monty Williams from 19 to 23, got to the NBA Finals. They let him go. If you are a fan through the Hardaway, go back and find the video of us talking about when they fired Monty Williams and how that was a dumb move. Go back and listen to it. All right. Anyway, the next coach was Frank Vogel, Lakers coach, who went to the Suns. Didn't work out. You bring in Mike Budenholzer for 24-25. Did not work out. From 15 to 25, that is 10 years. And you have, do the math sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coaches in 10 years. 7 coaches in 10 years. Ridiculous. I also said, if you are a fan through the Hardaway, go back and watch the video of me talking about Devin Booker should be pissed that he's having to deal with this stuff. You fired his guy, Monty Williams, for what? Why'd you fire him? When you just brought in KD and you were I think they were undefeated when they traded for KD when KD plays. You ran into who? The Denver Nuggets, who won the NBA Finals that year. Took him to what? I think 6 games. Why would you let him go after you took him to 6 games? So this Phoenix Suns' fault. It's a new owner, Ishbia, tripping, and now you got KD, who, by the way, Took, go ahead, man. Tell Spots what you got for Kevin Durant.
I just always got to start this podcast by saying free KD because none of it's his fault. I know we've had debates on this show about the net situation, which I'm gonna still hold my ground. Y'all have y'all. But if there's anybody that has some negative to say about Kevin Durant and the Suns situation, see yourself at the door. Please see yourself because he's averaging 27 points at 38 years. What else do you want? So with that being said, free my dog KD. It's been a pleasure being able to experience this Phoenix Sun with you, but get the hell out the city. So updated tail spot. I got the OKC Thunder. Finish the story, bro. Finish the story. The New York Knicks. I got the Timberwolves. I got the Heat, and I got the Grizzlies.
I am fascinated by that OKC one. I am fascinated.
Finish the story, bro. I'm telling you, it's a universe that I've seen where Kevin Durant, Shea, and Chet Holmgren are on the same team. It's the universe that I see when Chet Holmgren is on the Suns. You can get KD and not lose much if you're the OKC Thunder. I'm telling you, finish your story, KD. If this is about entertainment, finish the damn story, and we'll see what kind of Thunder team we're gonna see in the playoffs real soon. Because if you do shut Shea down, who's gonna step up? It's supposed to be Shet. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
J-Dub, we'll see. Yeah, that was my beef with the Suns, man. I literally went back and watched our video, and I was like, we literally told the future. We literally just told the future, y'all, of what was going to happen, and I'll be damned if that shit didn't happen. So the Suns got to hire a new coach, which means they're paying who? They're paying Budenholzer, they're paying Frank Vogel, and I think they're still paying Mike. They're still paying Monty. Yeah. So you'll be paying 4 coaches. I mean, he's a billionaire owner, so he got the money, but damn.
To not be in the playoffs? to not be in the playoffs and to get swept when you get in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
they were below 500, bro. You were below 500 with Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal.
And Tyus Jones.
Who got benched. Who got benched.
Bench Jones.
I ain't never seen Tyus Jones play this bad, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Tyus Jones was amazing with the Grizzlies. Amazing. They literally didn't lose a beat when he came in for Ja. And you go to Phoenix and it's a complete shit show. And matter of fact, I had a video about Tyus Jones. I said Tyus Jones is cool, but he ain't gonna move the needle. And he moved the needle backwards, damn.
Hey, chill on Tyus.
This ain't a Titans thing. It's a Phoenix Suns thing, man. They tripping, bro. And they have no future, no prospects, no draft picks, no money. So you kind of gotta trade Devin Booker. Free book, like a library, bro. Like, you got to get him out of here, bro.
Bro, if Bradley Beal is the only person that's still standing out here, bro, I'm going to be rolling.
He gonna be the only one out there, too. Be careful. He going to be the only one out there, bro.
I feel like they're going to mess around and try to buy him out, I feel like, and let him go. Because he's just a cancer.
Don't do the amnesty clause no more.
The amnesty, wow.
Yeah, I remember that shit. They don't do that now. He would have been amnesty. Trust me.
Hold on, bro. What's Bradley Beal? Even if you consider a buyout, what is a buyout for Bradley Beal? It gotta be like $40 million.
I need to see it for myself.
40. I feel like he's making $60 million.
Let me see.
I definitely making $60 million.
I see the.
He making about 60. I feel like.
Hold on, I got you. If you ain't got a Savage, hold on.
Can you even buy him out? That's my thing. His cap hit next year.
You making $50 million. Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't even. I mean, they could buy him out and be like, look, it's an L.
Wait for that play option. Then he get $57 million. Wait for that play option. Then you know, because he gonna accept it.
When is it? So you got next. So basically, one more year, Bradley Beal. One more year, Bradley Beal. Player option prior to that season, which he gonna take. Let's be real.
Yes.
So sign trade at that point.
Ain't option about it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Shout out to Washington.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Washington, bro. And they got some good players. Bub Carrington hooping. Man. All right. Last bit of news. The Pelicans fired their GM, David Griffin. That's the former GM of the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are set to hire Joe Dumars, the guy who picked up Darko Milicic, to replace the GM. So I mean, it's a black man getting a job. Shout out Joe Dumars, Hall of Famer for the Pistons, but we'll see how much that moves the needle for them. And if they new GM, do they move Zion or somebody else? And surprisingly, too, and Sheedy, the Sixers are going to retain Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse for next year. They came out and said that they're going to retain Nick Nurse. They're going to retain Daryl Morey.
They'll blame it on the injuries.
Right.
Again,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
A whole another year.
Another year. That's
media suck. I hate this shit.
And also in non-NBA related news, WNBA news, first pick of the draft is Paige Beckers. She down there with Sheedy now with Arike Gumbawale. So good times. I mean, they got a team now in Dallas, and not the Mavericks.
Flamethrowers.
So you got something to watch over the summer if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You can go see the Wings and not the Mavericks anymore. Just move that energy over there. Just move it over there, man. Just move it over there. Because don't even worry about the Mavericks, bro. Until Nico is gone, like the Tennessee Nico, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
What irony.
Luka was in tears, bro. They did my boy Luka so wrong.
Yeah, it took
he wasn't in too many tears. He dropped 40.
How you busting their ass with tears in your eyes, man?
I don't want to do this.
But I have to. When the Nino Brown is there for
we hit that setback on AD. I was out there.
Man, hell like Monaco on Love and Basketball. Man, we're busting their ass, bro. For 40 points, that's crazy, man.
And did y'all see that game? Did people see the starters for the Mavericks? The Mavericks starters are ass.
They weren't trying.
Oh my god!
How the hell they in the play?
Bro,
they have to win the games.
The Grizzlies game against the Mavericks, bro. Them folks was not trying. They were not trying at all. It was just stand around and let Yuki Kawamura score 15 points. Dude, he's short as a mug, but busting y'all like. Anyway. All right, NBA awards, man. I was trying to go back and see in a previous video. I had time for it. Who we actually picked for these awards. I don't remember who I picked, but I know who I'm gonna pick at this point in the season. So we gonna run through our NBA awards predictions, and we gonna say who we individually would pick, not who's going to win, but who we would pick for these particular NBA awards. Let's start at the top, man. MVP. I'm rolling with. I mean, I got to roll with SGA. I mean, he had literally the best year individually as a player, and his team had damn near 70 wins. It's got to be SGA at this point. And I was somebody that said that Ja was better than SGA. I'm foolish. I'll put my hands up for that one. I thought it was. We see glimpses of Ja right now, but as far as like SGA's impact on the Thunder and just him being a consistent and present player, it's got to be SGA for me.
Yeah, same.
SGA.
That hard.
Yeah, number one team in the Western Conference, been consistent all year. 33 points a game. Give it to him.
33 is crazy, and locking down defense is crazy, bro.
And come on, man, best two-way point guard in the league,
man. DPOY. Who y'all got?
DPOY. So I actually got Draymond.
You got Draymond?
I got Draymond. Just for the fact of the Warriors don't play a lot of tall centers and he's still holding the paint down. He's kind of looking like the older, I mean not the older, the younger Draymond that we used to see, in the earlier championship heyday, and he's playing with a lot more energy since they got Jimmy Butler, and he's back to his old Draymond ways, and you can definitely tell when they play.
All right, for damn sure won't be Rudy Gobert this year. Thank God that's over with. But I'm gonna take Evan Mobley for the simple fact that there's been times when that lineup is staggered and he is the big right by himself, and what he's been able to do, especially in Kenny Atkinson's zone. But damn, I don't think he played enough games. So I'm saying that out loud. Fuck. But regardless, I got Evan Mobley.
I think he did. Let me see. Evan Mobley. Because I got Evan Mobley too. I think he played 65 games at least.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go stats.
Mobley good.
Yep, 69 games. Oh no, sorry, 71 games. Yeah, he good.
Oh, yeah, he good.
I had Mobley as well. It was between him and Draymond too. Because Draymond, I mean, we've seen the Warriors second half of the season just turn into an amazing situation. But yeah, I roll with Mobley because of long term, for the entire year. And I mean, Jaren went down, Victor went down, so by default, next person in line for me was Evan Mobley. So yeah, I had Evan Mobley for DPOY. Rookie of the year. Call me like a victim of the moment. I still think Jalen Wells should be rookie of the year, bro. I feel like he played 79 games and he had a tough stretch at the end of the season with shooting, but he's still playing damn good defense, man. Played damn good defense, was kind of thrown to the starting five, given that Smart wasn't really playing. Vince Williams got hurt. G.G. Jackson got hurt. So it was a matter of who was going to step up, and you asking your second round pick to come in, be a starter, knock down shots, play good defense. And we see what happened when he's not there. When the Grizzlies are without Jalen Wells. And I know Stephon Castle has had a better statistical year. That's fine and dandy, but for me, a savagism is getting Bucks on a trash team, and the team was trash. So give me Jalen Wells, man. Jalen Wells, I mean, he had the injury. Hopefully he's feeling better going forth. But I'm still picking Jalen Wells for my rookie of the year.
Shout out to Jalen, bro. When he got drafted by the Grizz, I watched a few highlight tapes of his, and I was like, he's definitely a dog. So definitely kudos to him. Kudos to him. But I'm gonna still go Stephon Castle.
Your boy.
The boy. I know for sure I said I wanted Zach Edey to win, but Stephon Castle was a close second. For the simple fact of he's the next SGA in my opinion. He averaged his rookie stats compared to SGA are better, and he's still getting the Chris Paul mental side of things. So for everybody listening, hoop heads, Stephon Castle mixed with Wemby, they're gonna be a fun combination to watch in the future.
Maybe Cooper.
Baby, come on now. From again, I've been a fan of his since he got to the Spurs. I knew he had big things coming for him, and he's living up to, I guess, my hype, which ain't much. But I did put a few high expectations on him, and he's done pretty good. Even though he's on a quote unquote trash team, they have 5 games out to play in. So when we would have stayed healthy, who knows?
Yeah.
Stephon Castle is definitely a great one. Jalen Wells by default. But okay, cool. We all gonna take our favorite. I'll take my favorite. I'm gonna take the big fella Khalil Ware.
Of course, and as you should.
I mean, 9-7 all season has really solidified himself really in a post position with Miami, and has given Bam more of an opportunity to be himself more.
Yep.
And so I gotta go Khalil Ware, and this is his first season. And to watch his development throughout the season, that's kind of where I took it. Because I watched him in the beginning, he was barely getting any minutes, wasn't doing the right things, wasn't in the right positions. But he's starting to learn the game, especially from a defensive side, to see how he can open up offensively. So I gotta go Khalil Ware.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this, Sheeta. I gauge the game a lot of like 2K, and my latest 2K build is pretty much like a Steph Curry build. But for, like you said, for Bam to be at the 4, it's a lot of fun playing with him. It's like playing with an upgraded Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? So Heat fans, y'all get that point guard that y'all need, not the one y'all want, the one y'all need. And it's back to Heat Nation, bro. I'm telling you, y'all got a good future, bro.
I like that Khalil Ware is shooting threes too. That he's taking the shots.
Yep.
I saw one game. I don't know if it was the Grizzlies game or another game I was watching, but I think he got the rebound, passed to the point guard, and he was like trailing. And he shot a 3 from the top of the key, so he has that confidence to at least step into the shot. And for him to be an athletic big man that can block shots, get rebounds, if you knock down a 3, you got something for real in Miami with Bam Adebayo as well too. So I'm not mad at that one at all.
Is it mean for me to say it's a tease because we're looking at what James Wiseman was supposed to be?
Hockey. Hockey. That's what we're supposed to be.
Damn, that's a good way to put that. Okay.
Very hockey. I can definitely see the vision for him being what James Wiseman was supposed to be for the Warriors. Most improved player of the year.
Who I have? Oh, also Kane.
Yeah, I was about to say, how can you not say
All-Star Kane? I ain't even have to look at it. All-Star Kane, and I know he probably won't because there are a couple other players who's had quote-unquote most improved. But again, when you look at Cade taking full control of this Detroit Pistons team and having Jason Kidd like numbers with rebounds and assists, and don't forget he'll score 30 on your ass at any night. Again, third, fourth year playing, Cade is looking like a future superstar in this league with the Detroit Pistons. And again, I said not the play-in Pistons, the playoff Pistons. For a reason, bro. Stop playing, man. Shout out to All-Star Cade, bro.
Hands up on them, man.
Pistons, bro. I ain't never said play-in Pistons.
That's crazy.
What do you got, Sheed?
Yeah, all right. So you don't want me to be biased.
Be your man, bro.
Be you, man. Who you would pick? That's who you would pick.
Oh, the hero.
I mean, I could go Hero and Cunningham, but I'll take Cunningham, to be honest. Like, if being totally biased about, thinking about where were the Detroit Pistons last season and where they at now.
In the gutter.
And yes, they did add some talent, but also if you take that Cade Cunningham star power away from them, this team is not a playoff team. Cade is the reason why this team has improved as well. They've improved around him, and he's improved as well. So I had to go Cade Cunningham, actually.
Appreciate it. I hope we win now.
I didn't pick Cade Cunningham, but I would not be mad if Cade Cunningham wins it. The whole number one pick thing, like, I'm kind of that mindset. I actually got on the train. Austin Reeves, bro. Austin Reeves, he put up 15 a game last year. Putting up 20 a game this year. And again, I don't want to hear nothing about he playing with LeBron, Luka. He was supposed to have before Luka.
True.
So, and he's been a model of not even just consistency, but he's been like going up. His trajectory is going up. His contract is a steal for the Lakers right now. It is a steal. 20 points a game, like 5 rebounds, like 5 assists. If I can get it from
even if it's constant, it's still a steal.
It's still right. And so I'm like, if I'm getting it from my third option, I'm good. I should be competing, to be honest. So Austin Reeves was who I picked, man. I was torn between him and Dyson Daniels. From Atlanta, who's could be the best defensive player in the league on the perimeter right now. But I roll with Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves having a damn good year. And as a former hater of Austin Reeves, I gotta give him his credit. I can't have him for that. Coach of the year. This is where I'm on the playoff Pistons because JB Bigstaff did a hell of a job with Detroit this year to get them out the basement and into playoff contention. Because I think this team, we'll get into it, they can win this first round matchup. I think they can. They can win this first round matchup.
The Knicks. I mean,
they can win this matchup.
Nicked up night right now, no pun intended. So.
They can win this matchup if Thibodeau F around and somebody get hurt. I mean, look, anything's possible. But before we get to that, I got Bigstaff, man. He had a good year with this team. He got all these young players playing good. Looking at y'all, Grizzlies. Kay Cunningham hooping, Jalen Duren hooping, Asor Thompson hooping. BC ain't young, but he's hooping. Just a lot of good players on this team we just saw the same team last year, right? Nothing really changed from this team. Aside from losing Jaden Ivey. Nothing really changed from this team. And he's coming back.
Jaden Ivey.
You know what I'm saying? And he's coming back maybe like in a week or two.
I can't wait.
He's healthy. So I got JB as my coach of the year. It could go anywhere else, but like Cleveland, go to Cleveland, OKC. But I think JB, just for what he's done with this team in year one, yeah, I got to roll with it.
Who you got, Shady?
Oh, man. So this team is not as good as the team that was just mentioned by the Pistons. However, this team is a division winner. And this team looked like they were dead in the water for a long time, but their coach kept them in there. Jamal from the Magic. I mean, you got to think you lost two of your best players at different times, staggered times. And there was times where they were both out, but there were times when each one of them was out. And he told his players, we are enough. But as a coach and as a player and as a fan, but more importantly, as a coach and a player, for my coach to tell me that, you damn right. Lost Jalen Suggs. And this team still won the division. By the way, this is my crazy stat. They won the division and they might not even make the playoffs because they're in the 7th seed. Ain't that wild? When's the last time you won the division and not going to be in the playoffs? That's wild to me. That's what I was going to say earlier. But
anyway, that happened, bro. That's crazy. That's legitimately crazy.
But man, I gotta give my flowers to Jamal Mosley, bro, because you could have folded with that one, man. He did.
Yeah.
Well, I love all y'all picks, bro. To be honest with y'all, and I honestly, of course, I got a 1A, 1B to be completely honest with y'all, and that's a reason for it. But 1A, I knew this coach was gonna make a huge difference as soon as the Cavs picked him up. Kenny A, I got Kenny A, real high on him when he came into the league, especially with the Nets, and saw how he just had fun with the Nets and turning them up. I knew he was going to be a great coach with the guard-centric Cavaliers. So I got Kenny A, S point A. But B, again, we saw this coach do a live interview in a podcast form. A lot of people made jokes about it. A lot of people didn't understand where we were going to. And I was the one that said on this podcast that the Lakers were one to say, if we got a player coach that knows his game, that knows what the hell he's talking about, and he making LeBron James feel comfortable, that's a winner in my book. And now we got the Los Angeles Lakers as a 3rd seed going into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Somebody has to give credit to JJ Redick because I hadn't seen much, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of people going to say, oh, it's because he got LeBron. Oh, it's because of AD. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Nah, these dudes playing defense like they ain't never played before. Even with Luka Doncic on the team. And now you got Luka Fatu and LeBron James. And like I said, you got the coach and the best player bouncing ideas off each other, and you got a killer waiting to get off the leash. That's a recipe for success. We'll talk about the Lakers later. But again, Kenny A doing a great job, but I wanted on this podcast for at least somebody to give respect to JJ Redick because he's done a hell of a job.
I don't want to give a B answer, but there's another coach that resides in LA that needs some respect too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I dog the Clippers. Hey,
them boys are coming, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into it. Them boys are coming.
That's what she said.
Addition by subtraction.
You hear me? Mm-hmm. And somebody not added to the playoffs.
It's crazy. Like at the beginning of the season, half my grandfather prediction came true was them firing Taylor Jenkins, but I want Tyloo on the roster so bad, bro. And he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
That's an LA boy.
Hey, speaking of LeBron, we mentioned mind the game, but I'm like, they didn't get Steve Nash. I'm like, why is everything aligning for me? Why?
Yeah.
You choose against Steve Nash. I have to watch it now. I literally have to watch it.
Is he on the coaching roster or they just?
That's a setup. LeBron said on episode 1.
Is the coach interview?
I mean, I don't know.
A player development interview, coach interview.
I don't know. I mean, it's Steve Nash, man. It's Steve Nash, bro. So I don't know. He kind of failed. He failed with Brooklyn, but I mean, it's still Steve Nash. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. They're trying to get me, and I'm trying to avoid it.
They're trying to have all the foreign people in LA, bro. They finna change LA like a motherfucker. They finna have all the foreigners in LeBron.
I said it last week, bro. I said it's gonna be funny when you go to the NBA Finals and it's Lakers with a bunch of white guys and Boston with a bunch of niggas. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. It's the reverse of the 80s. It's the think about it, the 80s. The 80s had Larry Bird, you had
Kevin
McHale, all these white. I mean, you had Robert Parrish and you had the other guy, I forgot his name, the guard. But it was your main guys were the white guys.
Bill Walton.
These other. Then you go to the current. You got Tatum, Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday, all these players. Then you go to the Lakers, Magic, Kareem, Big Game James, like. And now it's like it's gonna be Jokic and Luka and Austin Reeves next year. I'm telling you, what's gonna happen. We getting reverse. We getting a reverse, bro.
That's nasty, Savage. That's disgusting. What you just said.
What's the day? April 14th. Just remember next year, if they trade for Jokic,
can we get to? Come on, bro. Let's finish with this.
Let's fast forward.
Next year.
Summertime.
Man, look.
Especially with the okay, keep going.
6th man of the year. I mean, I got Peyton Pritchard. I think.
How about to say that? Yeah. Speaking of white man,
Peyton Pritchard.
Speaking of the Celtics,
Peyton Pritchard, man.
Come on,
I have no other player that could support him. It's Peyton Pritchard. So, but yeah. All right, let's get into the play-in tournament predictions. So we got our play-in. The West is going to be maybe somewhat challenging, depending on how we do it. But I think the East could be definitive. Let's start out East first. East, the 7th seed matchup is going to be Magic versus Hawks. Real quick, who do y'all have win that matchup?
Hawks. I got Orlando. Oh, you got the Hawks. Go pick.
I got Hawks too. I think Hawks will win that one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy because a month ago you said Orlando in a first round matchup against the Cavs will beat the Cavs. I think from what I've seen from the Hawks. You think? Oh my god!
I think the Hawks are going to win.
All right.
Now that being said, going to the 8th spot, I think Orlando will be the 8th seed.
Yes.
So okay, so what you're saying, you want your idea to come true? Okay. All right.
The Hawks have better perimeter defenders to go against the Celtics,
and I'm seeing, like I said, Dyson Daniels, and I'm seeing Ricochet both playing very well. And I think that the Hawks have an actual offensive point guard. Suggs is cool on defense, but like Trae Young's having a good year. I give my respect to Trae Young having a good year. Yeah, I think the Hawks gonna win that one.
Agreed. The Hawks always win that playing game.
Yep, that's another thing. They always win the play. They always win the playing game. Yep.
I mean, I went with Magic thinking I was gonna roll with y'all with the Magic. But y'all going, I'm cool with the Hawks. I'm actually cool with the Hawks.
If I'm Orlando Magic, I'd rather line up and play the Cavs anyway.
And I would love to see that based on what happened last year.
Yeah.
You know what happened last year. They should have won that series last year.
Yeah.
Just from my understanding, because y'all got a method and I appreciate it. But which team is better, just in y'all opinion, the Magic or the Hawks? I just need to know.
Which team is better? If it was a 7-game series, I'd pick the Magic. I pick the Magic in that series.
Okay.
But it's a one game.
Yeah, that's the difference. It's a one game, one off.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So are we all in agreement that it'll be Hawks at 7 and Magic at 8? Because I don't think
I roll with it.
I don't think the Heat
or the Bulls.
I don't think they even want to win.
We don't.
The Bulls are not good enough to win. So yeah.
We don't.
All right, cool. Bet. And then and this is where it gets interesting. The game for the 7th seed, Warriors versus Grizzlies. I mean, if you want to talk about your Grizzlies right now, feel free to chime in.
Yeah, because the way it's looking, it's like the Grizzlies got to win one, possibly 2 games going against a team from California. And I want you guys to let me know, as a combined total, they played 14 games against teams in versus Cali. So again, against the Lakers, Golden State, the Clippers, and the Kings. This is another trivia, by the way. I want you guys to tell me that record in a 14 game, I guess you say series, for lack of better words, against teams in Cali.
The Grizzlies. I'm gonna put them, because you're bringing this stat up right now. I'm gonna give a nasty 5-9.
Okay, so I saw y'all talking about this, but I didn't really look at the numbers. I have no idea. Okay. I feel like they beat the Lakers one time. Did they beat the Warriors this year?
Yeah, they beat the Warriors when Steph couldn't hit nothing.
Okay, so that's 2. I'm gonna say the Clippers. I feel like they never beat the Clippers this year. I feel like they just got their ass kicked this year. I'm gonna say 4 in whatever. They've won 4 games. Is what I'm saying.
It gets worse. It gets nastier, Sheedy. They've gone 3-4-11. 1-3 against the Lakers, 1-3 against the Warriors, 0-3 against the Clippers.
Yeah, they beat the Clippers.
2 against the Kings.
Yeah, that's what I remember. They ain't beat the Clippers.
So yeah, we gotta possibly beat the Warriors, which we're 1-3 against, or the Kings, which we're 1-2 against.
I mean, in fairness to the Grizzlies, they almost beat the Warriors with Steph going crazy.
Almost doesn't count.
It don't. You're right. It don't count.
Not asterisk.
Shout out to Brandy, but I mean, So who y'all got winning? Warriors versus Grizzlies.
Next. I'm getting so tired of this matchup, bro. Y'all know how I feel about the Warriors, bro. I'm sick of it. Because I'm having the pick and choose, and Sheedy. Well, y'all convince me about the house. Y'all go first. I can't pick.
I don't. I literally do not know, because
it's like you don't care either. Go ahead.
I also don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I might not watch this game. Because I don't want to watch the Grizzlies continue to not look right. I'm over it. I'm over the Grizzlies. But,
okay, so this go ahead. Mm-hmm.
No, I was saying
in my gut is telling me that Memphis is going to win this game. That's my gut telling me that. And not for any analytical basketball intelligent reason. I just feel like what's going to happen, or what the basketball guys want. They want that Memphis versus Houston matchup, and they want the Warriors against them damn Thunder. That's what I foresee.
I like that, because I kind of feel the same way.
You feel me? And whenever that happens, ladies and gentlemen, when me and Took are on the same wavelength, that is a scary premonition. That's just scary.
The reason I say the Grizzlies is because this may be the final haul of me just blessing them with good energy. This may be, depending on who they get as a coach. If they go into next season and Homeboy still coaching, I'm done with the Grizzlies. Y'all thought I was mean when I said what I said a year ago. It's gonna be evil. Y'all bringing out Tupac at this point. And I don't want that, because I've loved the Grizzlies ever since they were in the pyramid. I don't want to be talking bad about the team that I love. And there's a chance. But so this is my last U-Haul, my last good energy, even if it's against my bandwagon team, which I've loved for the last 10 years. Grizzlies, I'm rolling with y'all. I'm rolling.
Yeah, but like you, I am not rolling if they bring that coach back next year. Like the T.I. dude, I don't. People have asked me on Twitter why I don't explain why I want a new coach. I'm not explaining what I've already talked about for 4 years. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more, bro. I need a new set of eyes on this team. I'm not explaining why the Grizzlies should bring a new coaching staff to this team. I'm not doing that no more. So if you ask me on Twitter, I'm gonna tell you why Fredo Hardaway. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's not even just the coaching. Robert Perry needs to have had whatever climate this is. He needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Bye, deuces.
Yep. Yep. See who you got, bro. Who you got winning this game?
No.
Bring some sense to it.
It's the sense I have for it is, honestly, back to Heat, the Grizzlies don't want to be in the playoffs at all. By all means, you actually, if you're a Memphis Grizzlies, no offense to the Grizzlies, but the way this season has ended and cascaded down for you all, I wouldn't want to be in the playoffs, because you're limping into the playoffs just to get your ass whooped, no matter what seed you're going to be. And so, ironically, I'm actually with you all. the reason why I'm with you all is the same scenario that I see in the East, I see in the West. This will be Jimmy's party. I know I said that earlier about I want him out of the first round, but I think if him and the Warriors can get the 8th seed, that revitalizes Jimmy. I've seen him be an 8th seed and be the 1 seed before. And so
I got Steph Curry up by us.
That matchup would be very interesting.
Yes.
Experience versus non-experience, bro.
So that's why I'm leaning towards the Grizzlies to get that one off against the Warriors, and they get their asses whooped in the gentleman. Well, I'm sorry, they win that game and they end up playing, and the Golden State Warriors are gonna beat the Kings. We're not discussing the Dallas Mavericks. And then the Warriors get the AFC.
Warriors and Thunder will be a very interesting series. I'm watching every game of that series just to make sure that what Toot told me last year that the Warriors can win another ring. And I think they can if they get in, then I think all bets are off with any type of anything, to be honest, because having to play against Steph Curry is a problem. Having to play against Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr is a problem. Like it's regardless of who you are, you're like, damn, it's still that pedigree that comes with the Golden State Warriors, bro.
And don't forget, we're looking at Buddy Hield as a role player. He's not a star. You think Buddy ain't gonna come up and show up and hit a couple threes in one game? Oh, come on now. You can't sag off of him.
Hopefully, and Pye's playing amazing.
Pye's
playing his ass off.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's transition then to the actual first round. So we're gonna predict the first round. We'll do it round by round as the rounds come up. But on this show, we will predict who we think is going to make the NBA Finals. But before then, we're talking about first round predictions. So going to the East first, the first round matchup technically would be Cavs versus Magic. In that series, I will pick Cavs in 6.
The Cavs versus. So you went to Cavs now. Good job, bro.
Yeah, I'll roll Cavs in 6 against Magic.
Good job, bro. Way to not embarrass us. I got Cavs in 5, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cavs in 5 as well. Even though I think it'll be a great matchup, the best matchup the Magic can have. There is a different coach, and you're missing Jalen Suggs, so that hurts.
Okay. Next matchup then will be Boston versus Atlanta. I think Boston would get them out of here really quickly. Boston in 4. I think regardless of who is in that spot, it's Boston.
Yes, agreed. Boston play with. Go ahead, my fault too.
I was saying Boston in 5.
Yeah, I think Boston played with their fool last year with us and let us win a game. They ain't letting that happen in the first round again.
Yeah, Boston gonna bust somebody. Not even playing. An interesting matchup, man. Knicks versus Pistons. Dude, I want to hear from you, man. Your thought process.
The team I thought was going to the NBA Finals, I had a good chance versus the team that I've been on the bandwagon for the last year or so. I'm going to go, oh, my God. Can y'all go first?
Nah, nigga. Nah. It's the playoff Pistons. I need to hear from the CEO of the company. The playoff Pistons. You the expert, buddy. I want to hear from you.
The Knicks are supposed to win. So that's what I'm gonna roll with the Knicks because they have the better roster. They're supposed to win.
How many games?
Man, my dog's going out with a bang, bro. Give me Knicks in 7, bro. They gonna put up a fight, man. But again, they got Brunson. They got Tom Thibodeau is gonna decide this. He's gonna be the deciding factor in this playoff series. Don't ask me why, but it's gonna be noticeable.
Oh, we know why.
But again, I got Knicks in 7, bro. They can't go. But if them Pistons win, I'm still talking about ish. I don't care what y'all say.
As you should, right? As you should, bro.
Because the Knicks should win, so I'm gonna go with the team that should win. That's the only reason.
I'm literally on the fence. Like I can see a world where Detroit wins this because of a decision that Tom Thibodeau made. Somebody gets hurt. Because last year the Pacers only got so far because everybody got hurt in the East. And I mean, why couldn't the Pacers be the Pistons be the Pacers from last year? I don't see a reason why. You have an elite point guard. You got great role players. That's what the Pacers had last year. So I'm gonna still roll with Knicks, but I'm gonna also say Knicks in 7. I think it's gonna be a long series. It's gonna hurt both teams.
Speaking of her, ain't Carl Anthony Towns hurt? Something wrong with his knee?
He had something, yeah. He had something recently with his knee.
Oh, shit. This side that's information.
Pistons in 6.
That's if hold on. Let me look up this is the information I need to know, bro. If Cat ain't playing, the whole series change.
Look it up. He should play. He gonna play.
He's gonna play. He gonna get his ass run down to the ground. Pistons in 6. That is physicality coming at you on them legs. This ain't no soft ass motherfuckers around him. You got Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart. Come on now. No. Hey, Malik Beasley gonna hit a few. That energy in Detroit gonna be something serious. You might not be able to beat Detroit at home. I'm dead serious.
He averaged 24 and 11 against them.
Yeah, but
to your point, they lost. So they lost. The last game they played against them at the home. So I mean,
that's Little Caesars Arena, whatever they call that. Yeah, they serve them hot and ready. Hot and ready in Detroit, baby. 6.
But I love it, shit. I love you.
I respect it. I couldn't pick them because I just got too much respect for the Knicks. But if the Pistons win the series, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm talking about no. I don't care, bro.
Okay. Next, Pacers and Bucks. Damian Lillard had the blood clots. He had the blood clot situation. I don't know if he's gonna be playing.
He's back.
He's back. Yeah. Okay, he's back. Okay, I know he had blood clots. Give me Bucks and I feel like Giannis gonna be ready. I'll say Bucks and 5. I think Bucks get him out of here.
I was thinking the same thing. Unfortunately,
make it the sweep of that.
I was like, no, Buck the Bucks from 2.
Pacers, they so inconsistent, bro.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And I love the Pacers. I'm just like, nah, y'all don't. They still don't have like the dog in them. I just don't. I don't believe it. I didn't believe it last year. I was kind of like, it's cool. It's like the Hawks from a couple years ago. But,
yeah.
It's still Buck the Bucks over here, but I give them a little respect, bro. They better not lose against the Pacers. Yeah, they better not.
That's okay what I need.
I love Miami.
Okay, what I need. But I still got Bucks in 5. I agree. I think Giannis is going to be a little bit different.
Yes.
And we watch. Yeah, by the way, that top 5 in the MVP voting, by the way. And we watched Damian Lillard carry this Bucks team last season on one leg. So in the playoffs. So no, I think that's going to be them in 5. Bucks.
All right. We had out west Thunder versus, in this case, the Warriors. But I think, do we think that anybody could give the Thunder a run for their money in that first round? I personally don't think so. I think if it is Thunder and Warriors, I think Thunder will win in 6 games.
If it's any team that the Thunder shouldn't want to play in the first round, because of everything that Sheedy said, it's the Warriors. Because again, we've seen what Jimmy Butler can do with arguably against way better talent with worse talent. And now you got Steph Curry and a championship core that's the Golden State Warriors. Now you got a Jimmy and a Draymond who's gonna be in Shea's space all night. I mean, so I can see a world where the Warriors win. You know what? Because I want KD to finish his story, I'm gonna just roll with the Golden State Warriors just because. Because I ain't picking against my Grizzlies. But again, to the point where Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, bro, it's playoff time. We seen again what Jimmy Butler can do with playoff Jimmy. I don't care what people have said about his situation with the Heat and him being and transitioning to being a Warrior. He here now. And talking about somebody that can pull Steve Kerr to the side and be like, all right, I'm finna get this game for us. It's Jimmy Butler. So yeah, I'm gonna take them, and of course I want Kevin Durant to finish the story. That'll help a lot. A lot. The quicker the Thunder lose, that'll help a lot.
In the first round to an AC, bro. Shit, somebody definitely get traded.
The Thunder would love to see anybody but the Warriors. They would love to play the Grizzlies. They love to play the Kings. They love to play the Mavericks. They actually don't want to play the Warriors. And on top of playoff Jimmy is also the king of going to steal at 1. And you have the right ingredients to go and steal 1 in Oklahoma City. And I don't think Oklahoma City can recover and win 1, then back in Golden State after they lose 1. That's the problem. I think the Warriors have enough to steal one, and I don't think the Thunder have enough balls to go and get one during that first round. And to your point, KD can go and finish the story. But I definitely, because of the way it's set up, I got the Warriors winning this in 6.
Sheesh.
I like
You
it.
know, now I'm not saying in 6, brother.
That's the thing, man. Because I'm envisioning, like, of course, this is our scenario. If it comes down to it, I'm imagining, even if you're the Thunder playing against the Warriors in that first round matchup, you absolutely cannot lose game 1. If you lose game 1, you fuck around and lose game 2. You got to win an Oracle. Is it Oracle now? What's it called?
Whatever it's called. Chase,
Chase. Yeah, Chase. I'm old school Oracle. But if you got to go to Chase in that crowd and try to win at least 2, tough sledding, man. I need this matchup to happen for real. Because
at this point,
I want to see Oklahoma City Thunder be challenged in a similar way that San Antonio was challenged against the Grizzlies. Because the Grizzlies had nothing to lose. The Warriors ain't got nothing to lose if they get to this point. They're like, okay, we here. I mean, we're building on something for next year because we're gonna keep Jimmy. We already signed him. He got his money. He's comfortable even if we lose. But if you give them game 1, Jimmy like shit. Why not game 2? Let's get greedy. So I'm gonna stick with Thunder because I feel like this team is too damn good to lose that series. But if they get Warriors in round 1, I'm gonna have to holler at Darren and Tyler and be like, "How y'all feeling about this?" Just because I would feel comfortable. I would feel comfortable if I was them. I'd be like, okay, we got a team that's inexperienced. I mean, you get Caruso and other players, Hardenstein, but it's like still Steph and Draymond, Jimmy. Like these players are finals players. So it's very interesting, man. Very interesting.
For ish and giggles, real quick, we do think that the Thunder will beat the Grizzlies, the Kings, and the Mavericks.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, might be in 5.
And 4 or 5 games, yeah, absolutely. Grizzlies. I mean, I would love to see it just because I want to see them get their ass beat or make it interesting. But please believe it'd be quick work. Quick work. The Thunder do not want anybody. But they don't want the Warriors. They do not want them.
They want anybody else.
Anybody else but them.
That's like the Phoenix Suns.
That's so good. My boy KD on vacation already, bro. That's already,
bro.
Swag as hell, bro.
All right, next matchup: Rockets. In this case, Rockets versus Grizzlies.
Give me the Grizzlies, bro. Give me. Give me. I don't know why, but if the Grizzlies make it,
hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro.
You think this make it a Dylan Brooks show?
Hell
your face was hilarious.
Hell nah. Boy, the Rockets been busting our ass all year.
Yeah, that's true.
No problem. No problem.
I think you missed it when I said that this is my last hoorah.
You're right. Okay, my bad. You're right.
You missed it. I'm going all out.
Amen. Hey, Grizz Twitter.
God.
Make note of the positivity. Make note of the positivity.
I'm trying.
Oh God.
I'm trying.
Oh God. No. Rewind to when you see Savage's face, ladies and gentlemen, for when he said that. Oh shit. Hey. Oh my God.
In this case, if it's Rockets and Grizzlies, I would say Grizzlies and not Grizzlies, but Rockets and I think the Grizzlies would get 2 games. I say Rockets in 6. Okay. I think the Rockets, and I said my guy on Twitter the Rockets are just as volatile as the Grizzlies because they're young.
That's true.
And I feel like they'll be due kind of like the Timberwolves a couple years ago, where they fuck around and lose a game or some crazy happen, whatever. They're just not experienced enough to deal with it. But I think the Rockets they're not even a better team. They're better coached than the Grizzlies are.
I mean, the Rockets do got experience though. If you think about
they do. Van Fleet, they do.
Championships.
Uncle Jeff on the team still they got some veterans. So
they do.
But I get what you're saying with the young stars, though. They need that. Yeah,
Jalen Green and Amen and Sengun, all them. They haven't been in those moments yet. So yeah,
y'all gonna have to do something, bro. Because a couple of years he was fine in the West, and now we a mess.
Shit. Listen, first of all, the Thompson brothers are getting out the first round in 6 on both sides, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. For all those that talk shit about what I said about how the Grizzlies miss Dylan Brooks gonna get his motherfucking revenge game in Memphis. In Memphis.
That too.
Which one should game 3 or 4 so I can put some money on
it? Give it game 3 because it needs to be hype coming in there.
Hey. Adam,
I got you, bro. I'll put money on
Adam Silver, if you're listening. Adam Silver. Thunder and Warriors, Rockets and Grizzlies.
Right, come on, man.
I'm telling you now. Look, you've been on your Vince McMahon stuff with this John Morant and doing all this backstage shit and all this other stuff. Get on your Vince McMahon shit for this one, because this will sell itself, in my opinion.
Ain't nobody trying to light no goddamn bean.
Hell no, I don't want to see exactly bean.
What I've been saying, I'm plugged up.
Yeah, it is. Look.
Ain't nobody trying to like nothing. This is what we did, Adam.
That was a season 1 through the Hardaway. We passed that now. New characters.
Way done.
New characters. New characters, bro. All right. Next matchup. Ooh, Lakers and Timberwolves. Who y'all get?
Lakers, bro. The Lakers, they already said, hey, Luka, we leaning on you to win this, bro. We know what you're going to do against these dudes. We got your back. And it's going to show, bro. Lakers in 5. Yeah, there we go, Lakers. You can't see me. Lakers in 5, bro. And I'm sorry, because Ant-Man, he done had a great. He gonna shoot him out the games.
Boom.
I'm telling y'all exactly what's gonna happen. Ant-Man ain't gonna go into the mid range. He ain't gonna get too many dunks. He gonna shoot them at the game. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna look like calendar dates. And I love me some Ant-Man. This hurts me saying. This hurt, like 420.
414, 2
yeah, 414, 4. What's today? 411. 414. 415 type shit. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna hurt. It hurt me to say this, bro. It hurts me to say this. But Lakers in 5, bro. Lakers in 5. Ain't gonna be no round of revenge. And
Hey man, Timberwolf, Teen Wolf, Werewolf. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Like it is Lakers in 5 for real. I think it's from 5.
Yeah. This man said Teen Wolf.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a reference.
All right, last one. Nuggets versus Clippers.
Y'all go.
I'm gonna
Clippers in 6. I'll go ahead and rip it off for you. Clippers in 6.
I'm gonna go Clippers in 7. Clippers in 7.
Okay.
I think that Kawhi and Norman Powell and Took, Mr. James Harden, has looked very good this year. But neither here nor there. Their big 3. If here's the thing, man. Me and she said this last year. If they are healthy, what up, Aiden?
What's up?
Looking like Static Shock out here.
Right.
Oh shit! Get out of here.
You think y'all to get checked? Come on. Come on.
But yeah, if the Clippers are healthy, if they big 3 are healthy with Zubats, with C. Lou, this is a team that can make the West Conference Finals. Like they can beat anybody out with anybody, any 1 through 8. They can beat anybody out west.
Can y'all name me top 5 centers that has outplayed Zubac this season?
I want Zubac on my team. That nigga get 20 rebounds, 20 points.
Ain't but one. There's only one center that's outplayed him. You might have a conversation for Alfie Shore. You might, but besides Joker, there is no other center better than him.
Hooping, bro.
It's interesting. Yeah, he's out ahead of a season. So now when we do our rankings next year, he'll be a top 10 center for sure. Top 5.
Definitely.
But
not Joel Embiid.
Oh damn.
If you ain't available, then what?
Zubac definitely been available in clutch.
I'll take Zubac right now. My team. I'll take him right now.
Me too.
And the thing I want to talk about this series is in the last couple of years, for sure last year, maybe even the year before that, James Harden has played masterful games in the first round.
Yep.
It was last season with the 76ers. It might be in the season, the other 2 seasons ago with the 76ers.
Yep.
And he dropped like 40 plus. Yes.
Yep. Game 2,
he drops magic in that first round. I can't say nothing else. We just talking about the first round. But he got some different help now for him. So yeah, I definitely think I got Clippers in 6. Sorry. Gonna wrap this up, Denver Nuggets, and figure this out.
Yeah, I got Clippers in 6 as well, bro. Actually, I got them because I don't want. Clippers in 6. I want to say 5, but I ain't gonna disrespect the best player in the game, bro.
He'll get 2 of them. He'll get 2 of them. He'll get 2 of them.
He'll get 2 of them.
Give a 40, 20, 10 triple double. He'll get 2 of them for sure, one way or another. All right, NBA Finals predictions. Who do we think is going to make the NBA Finals?
I've been saying it, bro. The last year and a half, bro. LeBron ain't putting himself in the Lakers and Celtics Finals story yet. It's about time. If the NBA gonna script, it's the perfect time to do it. The script is right there, Adam. I got a green cup in my hand, and you know it's a train over here. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. The script is scripted. Lakers versus Celtics. The what's it shit called? The ratings are low. And if it's one thing that can maybe help as far as like at least the old people, you know what I'm saying?
That's
everybody,
true.
All generations combined will watch this Lakers and Celtics rivalry maybe renewed. I'm not gonna say that, but for this year, the script is already written. Adam Silver, all you gotta do is produce the play, bro. Lakers Celtics, NBA Finals 2025.
I think with that, I'm all for it. Actually, Lakers Celtics, I am definitely all for it for next year. Not this season. I got Lakers and Cavs. I got Braun going back to Cleveland. And does he have enough to stop Cleveland, or does Cleveland have enough to overcome the man that brought them championship glory? That is a story in itself. So I think that's a good one.
That's true too. So this LeBron, this Braun. We're gonna get all. I love it. I love it. Unless one of us ain't got.
He about to come. He about to come with the thunder.
Yeah, he about to come. Literally.
I don't. So literally.
Hey, you talking up? I'm a dunker, bro.
No. Y'all know I've said that any series that the Thunder get in the Lakers, they're not going to win it because it can't beat Luka. And you're adding LeBron as your second best player, and you got Austin Reeves over here. So I don't think if the Thunder run to the Lakers, they're not going to the finals. It's just not happening. And as it stands right now, let me see, where would they have?
They went into the finals, Western Conference Finals.
Right. So yeah. So I wouldn't see that. So I do have the Lakers in the NBA Finals because you have LeBron, you've got Luka, you got Austin Reeves. I think those are the best big three out west. I think in terms of like just what they provide for you in a playoff series, absolutely. I think that's the best big three. Out east, I'm literally torn between Cavs and Celtics, literally. And I think before Sheedy even went in my mind, I was like, it'll be Lakers and Boston next year because the Lakers got to add whatever piece they're going to add.
One more.
Yeah, for next year. So I'm going to roll with Lakers and Cavs because, again, I think the world would watch Lakers, LeBron going back to Cleveland for the finals. Like, how much of a story would that be? And I'll go one step further. I think Cleveland beats them.
See?
I think
and then that's why he returns.
There you go. There you go.
And he better get the same flack that KD
like how Kobe.
He going to a championship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can see the script right now where LeBron, of all teams you lose to Cleveland. You lose to Cleveland, bro. So you get even extra motivated. Like, damn, bro, I lost to my team. The team that that's me. I'm Cleveland. They won without me. And so you go get whatever piece you need, if that's Jokic, if it's somebody else. And then you go back next year and it's Lakers and Boston. So I'm gonna take Lakers and Cavs, and I think the Cavs do it.
Damn, y'all getting see y'all been Triple H bag. I've been saying
get into that Paul bag.
Look, that's what. So who y'all got winning? Y'all got Lakers winning, or y'all got y'all other team winning?
Not that y'all other team.
Y'all other team winning, yeah. Boston, Cleveland.
I'm going opposite of you. Even though I think but I think it's the opposite story, right? I think that LeBron wins this one, they return back, and then he loses to the Celtics. And once he loses to the Celtics next season, both teams are done, and we're done with the whole thing, the whole scenario. Okay. So I got the Lakers winning this season.
Okay.
Man, LeBron ain't been celebrated in LA like he's been wanted to. Again, he's won the bubble. But again, they weren't able to celebrate their championship because a lot of people put that asterisk by it. And again, COVID was going on, so people weren't trying to do a parade. Again, if I'm a scripter, like I think I am, I would want LeBron to win at least one or another one in LA to help with that GOAT story. It only helps basketball. It only helps it. But I can also see a world where the Celtics, with us, which is crazy, bro. I'm still thinking about that mental you said, Savage, of like
It's
the
coming.
black people rooting for the Boston Celtics and the white people rooting for the Lakers. Like, I don't know, bro. I guess I say four.
Look, bro, new season of Black Mirror out, bro. I'm telling y'all.
I mean, I'm black and I'm rocking with the Lakers, so I can't let that fly all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, to answer the question,
come on.
I want to go Lakers, bro, but it's something that it's something about that damn leprechaun.
Leprechaun,
bro. That leprechaun.
He gonna go 2 up on them. Okay.
That leprechaun in my head for some reason, so I'm gonna get the Celtics this one again. They're gonna go 2 in a row, bro.
Okay, so we all get.
I mean, because they got 5 top 50 players in the 6th man of the year.
There we go again.
It's facts. It's about to be facts.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately, you can't stop shooting threes, even though 3-point shooting teams don't win championships.
They're not gonna stop. Yeah, they're not gonna stop,
bro. Because the Celtics still play defense. Like it's disgusting.
I hope Al Horford get hurt.
Jesus. He busted Grizzly's ass the other day, man. He like 20 something. That's
bro. 25 large would have made somebody a big money in parlays. Ain't no way Al Horford putting up 20 points.
20 points, like what?
He got 25, bro. Lighting it.
All right, let's do rapid fire E-Dash tour, man. We got some stops to get into. First stop. I mean, I don't think anybody cares about this thing, but Toronto Raptors. What do the Raptors need next year? Their best players were Scotty Barnes, who is okay, but he don't look like that guy in terms of like being an all-star. And you got RJ Barrett quickly. Your top 3. What do they need to go to like the level of like being in the play-in?
Legit point guard. They get themselves a legit point guard that is a veteran but still young and can grow with them. Like if LaMelo Ball can find himself in Toronto, that'll be beautiful. If Lonzo Ball can find himself in Toronto, a healthy Lonzo, that'll be beautiful. But they legit point guard away from being in the play-in. I see that. I see what they're doing, but having quickly as your starting point guard ain't that.
Quick, like having Monk and you're like it's a
exactly.
double guard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm actually going to think that they need Tyus Jones.
Perfect. Damn, I like that shit.
They have scoring with Brandon Ingram. He's just been hurt.
Yeah, about Ingram. Yeah, Ingram.
So I think they're not too far away. So that is what I say. I agree with the point guard, but Tyus Jones price is going to be a lot less this season than he was last season.
Mm-hmm. So, a little bit more hungrier too.
Oh, definitely.
From Canada.
And there's nothing to worry about. Like you don't have like Tyus being in Phoenix, like
from Minnesota too.
Minnesota, okay.
Yeah. You had to win in Phoenix. You don't have to really win per se in Toronto. It's not the lights aren't as bright in Toronto anymore.
Facts. All right. Phoenix, is there any hope for the future of the Phoenix Suns?
Nope. Not until they fix them speakers in the footprint center. Nope.
Not until 2030 at least.
Damn, 2030.
Yes.
2030. Damn, Eddie gonna be in high school by then, right?
Yes, bro. And that's when they may make it back in the playoffs. Yes.
If they play their cards right with KD, it don't have to be that bad. Like if you can strangle Chet from the Thunder, that's a win.
That'll help you.
If you can strangle Jaren Jackson Jr. non-rebounding ass. Speaking of which, make sure y'all go vote on my poll. I said in this series.
I voted too. I voted.
You voted? Okay. Cool. I said either Jaren gonna have more fouls or more rebounds in this series. So make sure y'all go vote. But even like Jaren Jackson still in that system would be pretty good. So whoever you can get for KD, because Bill again ain't going nowhere. That's gonna be key.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
All right, Portland. Would you have given Chauncey Billups an extension?
We just talked about this now. I wouldn't. Okay, let me say why I say no before you respond.
Okay, go ahead.
I say no because the timing of the extension.
Mm-hmm.
If Chauncey would have got this extension like a month ago, right? Before Taylor Jenkins, before Mike Malone, before all these other coaches got fired, then yes, I can justify that. But because other coaches have been fired that I believe are a little more experienced, a championship pedigree, so to speak, then I know I would have waited some offers and seen what else was on the table. who would want to come and coach in Portland?
True. I put into consideration just again since the All-Star break, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the way that they've been playing, even though Chauncey may not say too much about who he's playing, that's a front office job. He's been playing his player as well, and Scoot's been looking good off the bench. Would I start Scoot? Absolutely. But again, it's the front office. It's the front office position, of course, to bring in talent and see what to do with talent, trade talent. And if you got too many, players in one position, it makes it harder for the coach. So again, Chauncey's only doing what Chauncey is able to do. So would I give him this extension? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been a good coach. But this should come with expectations as well, because we've seen what you look like. We've seen, I guess, in a way, potentially. But again, this is the same front office that said that they believe DeAndre Ayton is the top 5 center of the league. So again, get your money back, man. But if you win, cool. If you lose, cool. But again, Chauncey Billups, get your money, Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's for that Hall of Fame on there.
I mean,
you can't take it away.
I wouldn't do it, but he in there. I think what they're banking on in Portland is they're banking on these other teams not being as good next year. Like I'm looking at the standings right now. Phoenix, they're not gonna be as good. Dallas, obvious, they're not gonna be as good. The Kings are a model of inconsistency or consistent in the wrong area.
They got potential though. Put an asterisk by the Kings. I'm not gonna.
They do. But that's the problem.
They getting rid of that potential though.
Finally, because we've been saying that for the last couple of years, and they ain't been doing but adding to it.
So I think a success for Portland next year is getting into the play-in any capacity. So that can be 10, that can be 7. Like get in and get some of that, intense game experience. And I think they can. And I also think, to your point too, I think Scoot will start next year. I think next year, third year point guard to your.
Yes, sir. I love him.
I think that's gonna be the time for him to start. I think Chauncey's gonna tell Scoot over the summer, hey, work on your shooting, work on your off the dribble shooting, playmaking. Don't rely as much on your athleticism to get to the goal, and we can just roll from there, man. You got Klingon, you got Shaden Sharp. I don't know if they're gonna keep Anthony Simons. You got Adria, who was amazing for them. I can see it forming, but now it's time to commit to being competitive and not just hanging around the bottom of the barrel in the Western Conference. So I can see it. I see the vision for it.
They didn't bring in a star.
I don't know if they can. That's the only problem.
But they can. They got the young talent that can find a disgruntled star that's not making the playoffs. They can do something, but
you mean like Bradley Beal?
I mean,
they can afford them.
Maybe
they can afford them.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I think for that team, I would be mad at it.
Brad ain't going from no Phoenix to no damn Portland. Them ain't loving his son, bro. That's the only reason he like, come on, man. He love it out here.
All right, last stop is San Antonio. Who is the coach of the Spurs after Coach Pop retires?
Sheesh.
And we got more options to go around now with Mike Malone, with Taylor Jenkins, with maybe Becky Hammond, maybe somebody else.
I'm going Michael Malone, bro. He already won a championship. He, I think, one of Pop's sons anyway, so it's a perfect fit. It may be, that may have been why the Nuggets probably let him go so quickly. They might probably know something we don't, but shout out to Pop, man. Greatest coach ever.
Yes. With the WNBA draft happening today, I'm going to go with Becky Hammond. Nice. For that, I think the Spurs organization is going to watch the Aces have a great season, whether or not that's a championship or not. And while she's going through that great season, they're going to put her offer on the table that she can't refuse.
Okay. I'm not sure. I think I want to be Becky Hammond, but I don't think it'll be Mike Malone. I think it's going to be somebody random. I don't know who on their roster or who's coaching, but I feel like it's going to be somebody random that we just not expecting.
Probably a player coach or something.
Right, yeah, Chris Paul. if he wants to stick around. They ain't get a sanction. They ain't doing that. So. Okay. Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, they need somebody of the other skin.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, before we get up out of here, man, Wrestlemania is this weekend.
Let's go.
And a lot is on the card. We're not going to go through the entire card because I don't think we care about everything. But the important matchups, man. So starting with night 1. I ain't see that the New Day, they're going for the World Tag Team Championships again.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And the War Raiders, yep. Raw.
I kind of want to see them with the titles, Loki. Again.
Yeah, especially with this different change.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that again with
them and the Street Profits. Oh, all black.
Hey, the future is black. The future is black and wrestling, by the way.
Man,
I feel it. So I'm gonna go do that.
I'm gonna go New Day as well on that one too. I think they're gonna win that one. All right.
You don't put New Day on WrestleMania not to win.
You said what?
I like it.
You don't put them on WrestleMania not to win.
I agree. Cause they sell. They good in the ring and they good on the mic. You gotta roll with that. I see they got El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. Also known as Chad Gable, for those who don't know who that is.
No, it's not. No, it's not Chad Gable. Different people, bro. Now they should have learned your wrestling. That was a two. You right. Shit, bro. He had Dr. Notice and everything, bro. Chill.
Yeah. No, one. Because he had to put on the mask.
Gable, bro. Come on, bro. Stop.
Oh my God. El Grande Americano is gonna win. That's what I say.
Yes, I agree.
I'm going Rey Mysterio, man. That's
Ray needs to down somewhere. I'm tired of Ray.
Yeah,
he's still around for a reason, bro. Hey, that's my dog. Shout out Ray.
You got other options for luchadors. You got Penta. You got Ray Phoenix, bro. I need somebody else.
But he's a legend, though. He's a legend luchador.
That's the problem. He's 61.
Hey, damn!
I'm just playing. I have no idea.
How old he is? This man, he is.
This man was like wrestling Andre the Giant.
No, he's 50.
Ray Mysterio
51 this year. He's 50.
Yes.
Sit your weird ass down somewhere, son.
He got too many times, bro. He ain't got too many times WrestleMania, bro. Get my nigga Ray.
Bro. 50.
But this don't got to be it. He's won a big event at WrestleMania. He's fine.
That's true.
He's won a title.
It would be hilarious, though, American.
When he wins.
It'd be hilarious, bro.
He gonna win, bro. I need it, bro. I need it.
That's hilarious, bro. I've been loving that.
All right, this is a big one right here. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Oh, Jay get that revenge,
man. I think Naomi wins this one.
Ooh.
I think Jay get her get back. I think she get her get back.
Dang.
Because you got to sell her for SummerSlam against maybe Bianca. You got to sell that.
Oh, damn.
Next up, Jacob Fatu against LA Knights.
Two of my favorites
for the U.S. Championship.
Two of my favorites.
I legit don't know.
Get my dog Jacob, bro. I'm rolling my dog Jay. I got to. I love LA Knight, bro. I love LA Knight. I love him.
The thing about both of these dudes, honestly, I feel like neither one of them needs the title to be an interesting character. You know what I'm saying? LA Knight is good by himself. Jacob Fatu, I'm interested in him in general, just because like he's an interesting character. Yeah.
But there is, in my opinion, not a legit bloodline story going right now. Like I know you got it every now and then. You got Jacob pulling up with Solo Roman by himself. But if Jacob can win a championship and create that animosity within the bloodline,
I'm tripping how that man just zoom past Solo. Solo ain't shit.
Solo ain't nothing. Bro.
And I think because
not even in WrestleMania.
Right. I think because of that, I think Jacob's gonna win, and then we'll get Jacob versus Solo at SummerSlam.
I like it. I like it.
I think that LA Knight wins, and then Solo takes the title from him, and then you get to Jacob and Solo.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I think they both will be good against each other on the mic.
Yeah,
Solo all chill, but Jacob is like crazy.
All gas, no brakes with it, baby.
Crazy. All right. Did y'all see that promo with Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair?
Of course.
Going ham.
Charlotte ain't shit, bro. Charlotte be doing shit.
I ain't a fan, bro. I looked up. I done found my research. She's good. She a legend. But
she's amazing. She's an amazing wrestler.
Yes.
But
14-time champion.
It's Tiffy time, bro. I was like when she won that championship out in Phoenix and when she cashed it in, bro. I was like, this was made to be. Give me Tiffy, bro.
I'm gonna roll with Tiffy too. I think Tiffany gonna win.
Tiffy time.
Tiffy time.
Everybody's going Tiffy time. Yes, sir. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one is my guy. Gunther is my guy. Gunther and Jey Uso. I've always called Jey Uso as this is the modern day Jeff Hardy. like where you get away from your tag team and you can't be denied because the crowd is on your side. Like literally, when Jeff Hardy was in his prime, could not deny Jeff Hardy. Could not deny Jeff Hardy, bro. That man can't talk a lick on the mic at all. Can't talk. But when he get in that ring, it's amazing. Jey Uso is not as amazing in the ring as Jeff Hardy.
True.
By any means.
True.
But I think that I don't think Jey Uso's gonna beat Gunther, man. I just can't see that. I think Gunther's gonna win.
Look at him. He is hurt up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Like Gunther got it, bro. Gunther has that it factor. He is the heel. Like he is the heel, the old school international heel. That's Gunther.
I'm gonna be yeeting, bro. I'm gonna be yeeting WrestleMania, bro. I ain't pay this damn money for me not for me to yeet, bro. Give me Jey Uso, bro. Give me Jey Uso. And I'm be yeeting, bro. Come on, man. Like he beat your brother ass. You gotta do something.
He did beat his ass.
You already to pray. I'm gonna pray to God for the man I'm about to become. Shoot, you better become that man. You better win.
Yeah, and so let me throw this twist out there. I think there's two different stories to be told. There's one that I won Royal Rumble, I need to win WrestleMania, and the other story is I won the longest title reigns of Intercontinental Championship last year. I can't lose another belt at WrestleMania again this year. And so that's why I'm going with Gunther as well. But I think he drops it very soon. Maybe Jay gets a rematch, but I think Gunther wins this one. Gunther can't drop. You can't drop a title back to back WrestleManias. Come on.
Yeah, he loses his aura as a character. Yeah.
And I kind of thought about that as well because I do see Gunther as being like that. And I've talked to my brothers who like tapped in like that, and they said the same thing as y'all. As far as Gunther is being like that, stagnant, like old school, kind of.
Yeah, that dude.
Like so, that was, and putting that into consideration, I was like, I can see a world where he win. But then, what about Jay?
Jay gonna bounce. Jay, he can bounce back. He can afford to lose.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I see a storyline where The Rock and Jey Uso are teaming up, bro. I don't know how.
Maybe that loss takes him there.
I see it. I see it. I don't know how we get there.
Maybe that loss taking him there, bro. Maybe
because Roman ain't gonna team up with The Rock, bro. They ain't gonna team up.
Or maybe, or does he? I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Or listen, I like to have fun with this now because we having fun. Or if Jacob does actually beat LA Knight and they do that draft and Jay goes wherever Jacob's at, now Jay wants to fight Jacob.
I like that. I like that. Because who was the one that said when who was it? I forgot what twin said something about why'd you bring Jacob or something like that. That was Jay. So that's on you go back to. Like why you gonna bring Jay? Like that's what
if he keep looking at me, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Yes.
I'll tap in again.
Yes, bro. That's exactly what happened. I was like, that you can go back to that and do that sort of thing. So but Gunther is who he's in the position where I wanted Samoa Joe to be because I love Samoa Joe. I wish Samoa Joe was like still here, bro. Like you like Jacob Fatu, bro. Samoa Joe was yes, bro.
Yes.
He was like it was believable that he could choke out Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
It was believable.
He was supposed to. But he got hurt so many times. But yeah, Samoa Joe was that dude. Like that was the one that was supposed to be going crazy right now. Had the mic skills and everything.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go and watch, bro.
No, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe was the one. Bro.
I hear about him for sure, but it's because I think he saw it when I wasn't watching. So
just go look at Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar on YouTube and just look at them in the ring. Like Samoa Joe was believable that he would choke out Brock Lesnar. All right. Next one is the big one: Reigns, Punk, Seth Rollins.
What a triple threat.
So the same way y'all feel about Gunther losing aura, if Roman Reigns is my tribal chief, I'm gonna forever acknowledge him. He gotta win, and I think that if the wise man is who he say he is, and this is the wise man, if I'm story scripting, I already knew the favor that CM Punk was gonna ask, so I need to let my tribal chief know, hey, this is how we need to adjust when this happens. I'm hoping and praying that this is what I see. So that's what I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna go with Roman winning this one, bro. I think he lose, or if he lose, bro.
For some reason, I think it's gonna be Punk. I think Punk wins.
I feel you.
I think Punk wins. I think something happens with Reigns, whether that's Rock or whoever else interferes. And I think Seth can eat a pin all day long. Seth, he a made man. I think Seth can eat a pin from Punk, and that kind of sells their little story. And I think Punk wins WrestleMania, and then by default, because this is a non-title match, I think
he gets a title shot.
He gets a title shot. Yep, boom. Mm-hmm. Whether that's Gunther or whether that's whoever wins between Cody and Cena, which I mean Cena would be great for Punk and Cena remix. But I think Punk wins it, and I think he at that point, the Raw the next day or Monday, he has a chance to be like, look, I won my match at WrestleMania against two of the best in the game. I want my title shot from whoever won it.
Yeah, call your shot. Yeah, I CM Punk. It's your first WrestleMania main eventing. Yeah, it's no way they don't give it to him. Unfortunately, I feel like Rollins has been on a streak of losing at WrestleMania, but shit, he's at WrestleMania, so he don't give a fuck because he just lost to Drew McIntyre last year, and they lost the tag team championship. Him and Cody. He was 0 for 2, low key.
Yep.
All right, so he's gonna lose another one. And he lost also against Randy Orton with that RKO. I'm sorry, I'm
that's why Seth is in the match. Seth is in the match to eat the pin. It ain't gonna be Punk. It ain't gonna be Reigns. It's gonna be Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a twist with Steph Rollins. It's gonna be the one pinner, bro. Y'all saying,
I mean,
I don't want to see that though, bro. I don't want that.
Seth is a professional pin eater. He gonna be either Reigns gonna do it to him or Punk gonna do it to him. That makes the most sense to me anyway. I personally don't care about Liv Morgan and Bayley and all them. Whatever. Styles and Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul needs this. AJ on the way out, bro. He on the way out.
I think AJ's gonna start with that New Japan type of circuit. That's gonna connect with the WWE. And so, I actually do have Logan Paul. Logan Paul, he just comes around, once a season, get a match and get up out.
Yep, that's what I got. This is another big one, man. Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dirty Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. I legit don't know. Braun Breaker is amazing, y'all. Yeah, Braun Breaker is amazing.
He's amazing.
Athlete, my boy.
Jeez. That spear coming down the ramp, I was like, goodness.
To Carlito, yeah. He jumped into that, didn't he?
Yes. Give me Braun, but it's gonna be because he take advantage of Finn and Dominic going at it.
Okay.
Because that Finn and Dominic, they've been building up some tension for a minute. And it's gonna be a time where they go ahead and let loose, pause, and then out of nowhere, a spirit gonna happen, and that's how Braun gonna win, bro.
I think Braun gonna win too. I think I'm not sure who would eat the pin. Dom could eat the pin. Finn could. Finn lost. Right. Finn went all the way down, bro. When Finn came in, that nigga was hot.
I've heard.
He was hot.
Yes.
But he kind of just fell all the way off. But I'm gonna go Braun Breaker, man. I think he just. Man, you got a main event starting to make him with Braun Breaker, bro. Like he got that thing where it don't even matter if he's good or bad. He just got the crowd to react to him with the dogs barking, bro. So I'm gonna go Braun. I think Braun. It's gonna be his summer to turn up.
They say he's been getting advice from Paul Heyman too. So
I liked it.
He should be next on the list.
Yep.
I got Finn Balor. I think Finn winning the championship is gonna cause tension within him and Dominic anyway. And they could separate the same way they did with Damian Priest, right? So I got Finn winning this one. And to the point that you made, like Finn has not gotten any more work for real like that.
He really has. Yeah, he kind of just died.
I like that.
It's sad. Like Brett came in so hot, and then he just fell off. Speaking of Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre, I'm gonna be honest, man. I do not like Damian Priest. I just don't care for Damian Priest. I don't care for his character. I don't care for his moves. I just don't care for him. So give me Drew McIntyre just for who I want to win. Drew is legit. Drew can do everything. He can main event. He can be in a side mission. But I'll take Drew over Damian Priest all day, every day.
I feel like they're trying to turn Damian Priest to the new Undertaker.
And that's whack.
Yes.
They trying he's not the Undertaker, bro. He is lame to me.
But with that being said, give me Drew as well. Give me Drew as well. And I mess with Damian Priest, but I like Drew McIntyre myself.
Yeah, I got Drew. There's not more I can say about just Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. All right, this one is very interesting. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley.
Queen B.
I want Bianca to win. I mean, it's Black excellence. I think she will win, honestly. Now think about it, because you got to do Jay and Bianca. But you don't need the title for that.
Yeah,
So,
that's the thing.
So I don't know.
Shit. And they've been booing Bianca lately, so I guess she's been the heel lately.
Which will help her against
Jay.
I
would love. Like, cool. Get off. Give me Queen.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Io Sky. I think Bianca and Rhea gonna be so tied up with each other that they're gonna forget about Io again.
Like they've been doing.
Mm-hmm. So I'll keep hearing up.
Be pushing her ass out the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna hit their finisher, and then she gonna come off the top rope and do something else, and then she gonna win. It's a triple threat.
Yeah, I don't think Rhea's win at all. I don't think winning.
No,
she's had too much the past year, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, the main event: Cody Rhodes, John Cena. We know for a fact some fuckery gonna happen with this shit. We know something gonna have to happen. Rock gonna pull up, or Roman Reigns. Something has to happen in this one. I think that John Cena is going to win, and when John Cena wins, we're gonna have a similar situation where you have to watch Raw or SmackDown every day to figure out what's about to happen. Just like when you had Roman Reigns as a champion for the head of the table situation. John Cena being champion is going to bring people back in. And he might not even be there every week. He gonna you know what, I won. Now I'm out to go do my movies.
Nah, he's scheduled a lot from now until I think in the summer for sure. Like he's scheduled a lot. Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
So this ain't one of them leaving situations.
So I think give me John Cena, man. I think he's gonna break the record. I think that's what Triple H's era is gonna be about, is like breaking the records. He's talked about that before. So John Cena, he gonna get it.
I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with you. Can't see him. I'm with you with the John Cena, and like I said, The Rock, with him being the final boss, you kind of gotta add aura to him being a final boss. Like, what does that mean? Like, if that means that he can get you a championship, then you establish that aura already. Like, even though he got that title, we really don't understand what or who the final boss is. Like, we know he is a partner with TKO. We know he can pull some strings, but we need to see you pull them strings, whatever that may be. And I'm hoping they solve that mystery in my head on that Wrestlemania.
Yeah. Another thing, real quick, for she to go. Another thing that we need to see, we need to see Cody make that change, because
Cody, baby, bring him out.
We need Homelander Cody, and it needs to happen like it's been happening slick. You've seen the little bits and pieces of it happening, but we need to happen without the title, because you want him to get the title as Homelander Cody. And have that looks where he does a turn against, like, whether it's Punk or Jey Uso, whoever it is that got the title. You want it to be that sort of thing. I actually want Cody, as he's doing this, I want him to get his own faction as well too. I want that to kind of slow develop, where he's bringing his own people in, and you got some guy, I don't know who could be with him, somebody NXT, however they do it. Or if they did like a Bullet Club sort of thing where they, Finn Balor comes over here, or AJ Styles, like something to that degree would be dope. But yeah, give me John Cena.
Dang, you called it too, Savage. If they're gonna bring up a faction, they don't need to do much to get that. They already got one in NXT. That black, I can't remember, Black Static or whatever.
Yep.
Then call them on up. They're already established themselves in NXT. Yep. Everybody knows that night after WrestleMania is when you call up the NXT talent anyway.
Yep.
Yes, I like the vision.
Yep. And I guess the only thing would be is like with Cody. I think you could do that turn for real if Cody gets a rematch at some point between now and like SummerSlam, whatever pay-per-view happens between then. Money in the Bank, how they want to do it, and he loses again. So it's kind of like, damn, I can't be.
I need something.
I can't be who I was when I got here. And people gonna love that regard. They're gonna love Cody being his Homelander self.
But here's the thing with the Homelander though, it's like you can kind of play the good guy because you're going against the evil guy, which is the corporation, which is The Rock. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a Homelander thing anyway. It's like we love you, but really Homelander's a dick. we can kind of get both. You know, like Homelander, COTY being a face, then turn heel like Homelander. Like,
I wonder if they could do something where they do like a kind of like Bray Wyatt, where it's like a split personality, where it's like
COTY can pull it off.
You know what I'm saying?
COTY can pull
it off. You know
what
I'm saying, bro? Like kind of like it's like a I don't know if it's like who was that? What superhero? Not superhero. What villain was that?
It's kind of like a Mick Foley kind of thing too.
Like Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie, where you get like the whatever it is sort of thing, where he's talking to himself and he's like he wants to be good, but the evil is like, hey, I need you to do whatever you got to do to get that title back. Some that degree, I think would be really dope for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I love that.
American Nightmare Rises, like Dark Knight Rises.
Right, some crazy like that would be dope, man. But it's gonna be a good week, man. We got playoffs, we got WrestleMania. It's a good week for through the Hardaway. Good week for Let's Be Real.
And
it's gonna
be
my son's birthday. My son's birthday. He has risen.
There we go.
He has risen.
There we go, man. Yeah, man. I was saying I don't know if we'll be back next week. I know we taking a break. Do y'all want to come back next week, or y'all want to take a break? Week off.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll
decide.
We'll decide between now and then. We'll let it know. And also,
I think we got to come back if we're gonna talk about WrestleMania. We got to come back.
Okay, say less.
That could be a one-day trip for me.
Yeah. My fault. That. Or you can record from Vegas.
Man, be in
I'd rather record right here. I can be back home. I can be back home by then, bro.
Okay.
All right, man. We going on for an hour and 40 minutes, the longest podcast we ever had.
Come on.
And 40 minutes was about WWE, bro.
Damn near. Damn near.
Then it though.
But yeah, we'll be back next week, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be back. Stay safe. Be blessed. Peace.